Do you love the game? Game. Play it straight.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Do you love the game? To preserve
Hindi aabot ang data.
Don't worry. Be Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Unli Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Do you love the game? game. Play it straight.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
The sun is up and so is the energy here in ENDERUN Gymnasium in Taguig City as 4 teams will put on a show as the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup elimination round nears its end. Good afternoon, basketball fans, and welcome to another Sunday field of basketball action as we call this a Sunday special here in Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. My name is Kiko Malikdem along with Boss Benny Benitez at makakasama natin mamaya ang ating third person sa panel na si Bianca Tagarda as we bring you the double header for this Sunday special. It's between the NU Bulldogs and the ADAMSON Falcons and the LPU Pirates going up against Diliman College Blue Dragons. Sunday special yan at tiyak na magiging maganda ang mga games for today. Now, Boss Benny, what can we expect for this game nga ba?
Well, this is the battle of the A's. When I talk about battle of the A's, both ADAMSON, Soaring Falcons, and itong NU Bulldogs, they brought in their A game, their A players. We're seeing here Omar John, Jake Figueroa. We're seeing here a lot of the players na will figure prominently in Season 88.
As we take a look at the team standings in this before this game, as we take a look at the Group Prime and Group Edge.
Yeah, oo, ito no, Kiko. Let's talk team standings. Top of the standings of both Group Prime and Group Edge are yung dalawang team ng UP Fighting Moons, Team 1 and Team 2. And on the bottom side naman for the Group Prime, nandito yung the UST Growling Tigers and the LPU Pirates. While on the other hand, bringing up the rear is Guangming and si EAC Generals at saka yung Pikemen ng St. Dominic for Group Edge. But let's zero in on the middle of Group Edge where itong 3-2 na ADAMSON Soaring Falcons, they go up against the 2-2 NU Bulldogs. Now, maganda na pag-usapan kung ano yung implications ng panalo dito. A win by the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons will propel them temporarily to position number 2 sa Group Edge because they have to wait for the result of the last game of Mapua Cardinals to see kung ano yung magiging final positioning na, while a win by the NU Bulldogs will propel them to 3-2. Same thing din, ano? Ang gagawin nila, hihintayin din nila yung magiging resulta nung game ng Mapua Cardinals, and at the same time, they have to win their last game. So it's very important itong laro na to.
And that leads us to the first game, which is yung team natin for the first game, it's win or worry. Tulad ng sinasabi ni Boss Ben kanina, kailangan may panalo to. And of course, saka na mag-worry sa mga susunod na games. And of course, it's ADAMSON going up against NU. Exciting game ito at tiyak na lahat ng tao nakatutok sa kanilang mga screens ngayon. As we take a look at the games for ADAMSON, yung previous matchup, they lost. That was yesterday against Mapua.
Yeah, wala pang 24 hours yung pagkakatalo nila versus Mapua. They out-rebounded Mapua, they out-assisted Mapua, but the challenge with the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons kahapon is that they weren't able to execute on half-court sets, and there were cases of overpassing, siguro unfamiliarity, so that led to the loss of the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons. Kasi yung pagkatalo niya was was done or nangyari lang yun sa dulo, sa endgame.
Sobrang close ng game, and of course, until the very last minutes of those games, saka na lang nakakawala ang Mapua Cardinals over the ADAMSON Falcons. As we take a look, so sa mga players to watch out, sino ba yung mga dapat natin babantayan for this game? Siyempre, nandiyan si Anthony Franzman, si Gabriel Demisana, at saka si Alias Gay. Now, for this matchup, syempre makikita natin yung top performer nila dyan, si Cedric Manzano. Talagang yan yung parang isa sa mga veterans na babantayan nila.
That's right. I mentioned yesterday, Kiko, how this could be a breakout season for Cedric Manzano. Quietly, he's been bringing in the stats. Siya yung quiet worker, but at the same time, he's the best player on the team. Now, in terms of how to win for the Falcons, and they have to make those free throws and dictate the tempo of the game, and a lot of that tempo is rested upon how Cedric Manzano will dictate it.
And of course, punta naman tayo sa kabilang fence o sa kabilang grupo naman. Ito ang NU Bulldogs. Sa game na to, sa previous game nila, they won against the EAC Generals by 3 points, 69-66.
Yes, and in that game, the Jolos played. Si Jolo Manansala, si Jolo Navarro, they both performed well. But in this game, they shot a very nice shooting percentage of 46%, 29 of 62. They showed a lot of their new recruits from Nuns, from Nazareth. Ito yung mga big man nila, yung Palangka, yung Solomon, tinignan din nila dito sila Tebol Garcia, sila Jid Luxin. Ito yung mga young guns nila eh. But like I said, in this game, iba. Because they're bringing in their A games, or the A people.
And of course, sinabi mo nga kanina, Boss Ben, Jolos. Siyempre, yan yung mga key players to watch out for, yung mga Jolos nila. The two Jolos, si Jolo Navarro, and then si Jolo Manansala, alongside with Jid Locsin and Dennis Laconsay, isa sa mga bagong bunot nila ngayon for NU Bulldogs. And of course, top performer last game, Jolo Manansala, 17 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal for NU. To have a chance to win this game against ADAMSON, ano ba yung mga dapat nilang gawin?
Well, they have to stay true to form. Magaling talaga yung wing lineup nila. Aside from the two Jolos, nandyan pa rin syempre yung Jake Figueroa who's gonna be playing here. They have to capitalize on that. They have a big man. Omar John's gonna be here. Apart from yung mga bigs nila, yung mga bagong bigs nila. So sinasabi nga natin dito, big men should dominate and three-point shooting should improve, and a lot of these things, and it's going to be an exciting UAAP match this afternoon.
Yes, definitely. At sinasabi natin, three-point shooting must improve because in the last game, 6 out of 19 sila. So that is something that they should focus on. And right now, punta naman natin ang third person sa panel natin, si Bianca Tagarda, na may balita on both teams. Bianca, good afternoon.
Kiko. Good afternoon, Kiko and Benny. And as much as everyone is excited for this UAAP match, so is Coach Jeff Napa, as he will be watching his new recruit make a debut today with the NU Bulldogs. And I'm talking about Dwayne Miranda. Well, for Coach Nash Rosella naman, well, they're going back-to-back this weekend, and they're hoping that for this game, it's no longer, or it will no longer end with another what if. Kiko and Benny?
Yes, bago ka namin pakawalan, Bianca, sino ba sa tingin mong player na magkakaroon ng magandang game for today?
Kiko and Benny, kakabanggit ko nga lang, itong si Dwayne Miranda, it's like testing the waters pa dito with the NU Bulldogs. So this game for him talagang special kasi talagang magpapakitang gila siya for this game.
Maraming salamat, Bianca. Boss Benny, ikaw naman, sino ba yung sa tingin mong player na manggugulat sa atin for today?
Well, I'm high on Cedric Manzano. He's a consistent performer. So, quietly, he performs at nagbibigay siya ng mga numero. So, I'm counting on him to do just the same. He's the best performer. He's the best player in the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons.
For kung si Boss Ben, sinasabi niya Cedric Manzano, a big man, I'm thinking sa kabilang side, sa NU, si Omar John. Parang I'm interested kasi I've seen him play sa other preseason tournaments and he's doing well. So tignan natin kung madadala niya ang kanyang kagalingan here in this matchup between the NU Bulldogs and the ADAMSON Falcons. Now let's go to our venue announcer for the introduction of the first 5.
Welcome here at the ENDERUN Collegiate, Taguig City. Catch our games via pusop.com, the Smart Sports Facebook page, Pinoyliga Cup's Facebook page, and YouTube channel. First game of doubleheader Sunday, the ADAMSON University Soaring Falcons versus the National University Bulldogs. This is the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup Season 4, number 1. Now let's meet the starters from the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons. Starting guard number 21, John Medina. The other guard number 30, Cade Ronzoni. Starting forward number 10, Cedric Manzano. The other forward number 17, Lorenzo Competente. And starting center number 52, Alu Gaye. The Soaring Falcons head coach is Nash Rosella. Now let's meet the starters for the NU Bulldogs. Starting guard number 13, Nash Ras Enriquez. The other guard, number 7, Paul Francisco. Starting forward, number 20, Jake Figueroa. The other forward, number 17, Miguel Palanca. And starting center, number 18, John Omar. The NU Bulldogs head coach is Jeff Napa. Our game referees for this match, crew chief Dennis Escaros, umpire 1, Dennis Tolik, and umpire 2, Shervin Bautista.
And that's it. You heard the starters. We have Ronzone, Medina, Gaye, Manzano, and Competente for the Falcons. While for the Bulldogs, we have Enriquez, Francisco, Omar, Palanca, Figueroa. Grabe, Boss Ben. First 5 pa lang mukhang pang gibita na to.
Oh yeah, ito na yung, I think this is the best 5 of both the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons and the NU Bulldogs, especially with the NU Bulldogs. They're starting strong with Omar Jan, Jake Figueroa, and Paul Francisco. These are the big guns that they have already. And si Steve Nash, they're PG1. No?
Yes, yan nga. Kanina nga, sabi natin, Steve Nash. Pangalan pa lang nakakatakot na eh. Pang triple-double performance na to.
And tapos itong ang ating NU Bulldogs, they're in their new kits. May bago silang outfitting sponsor, so they look good in these kits.
Yes, medyo kakaiba nga, no? Ganda, malinis tignan ngayon. As the first possession goes to the ADAMSON Falcons, Competente has it. Binigay kay Medina. Johnny Medina has been, sabihin natin, isa sa mga magandang naglalaro for ADAMSON lately.
Oh yes, si Earl Medina is, I mentioned it yesterday, could figure prominently in the Rookie of the Year race for this upcoming UAAP season.
So parang naging madali ang transition niya from high school to college for now, di ba?
Yeah, definitely. Kasi ito si Earl Medina, highly touted. He's one of the best players in that championship team ng Baby Falcons of 2 seasons ago.
And of course, naging partner niya doon si Esperanza. And you know, lagi tayo natutuwa na when there's someone na from high school go straight sa kanilang sa kanilang seniors team, diba?
Yes.
And then of course right now the score is 2-0. ADAMSON scored, and now Bulldogs, the NU Bulldogs, will have the first crack. But right now Gaye will now is down, so let's see as our medical staff will be checking on him right now.
Yeah.
I hope he's okay. Siya pa naman yung unang nakascore for ADAMSONs.
Yeah.
Si Gaye, and our medical staff is checking right now. Tinitignan kung okay si Gaye. So the score is 2-0, 9:08 remaining, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, babalik tayo pagtapos ng ilang saglit as we take a look at our sponsors for today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Unli Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Kiko Maligdem along with Boss Benny Benitez and Bianca Tagarda. And earlier, nagkaroon lang ng situation wherein na nabigyan lang ng konti. Nagkaroon ng kiskisan inside the shaded lane, kaya bumagsak si Gaye. But apparently, nakabangon na si Gaye and he walked to his bench.
Oh yeah. I think he got the wind knocked out of him and medyo nakakain niya siya. Siyempre, na ano, medyo tinamaan sa tiyan. So,
Yes.
we were happy that yun lang. We were concerned earlier nung nakita natin yung situation niya. But of course, to the ADAMSON family and to the ADAMSON community, I think si Alugale is okay na.
Yes, he is okay. Nabigla lang din siya, mukhang napakain nga siya, napasarap yung kain.
So, back to the ball game tayo, Kiko.
Yes, and NU has a possession. Here comes Omar, binigay kay Figueroa. Oh, what a pass, pero naagaw ng Adamson. Medina with the rock right now. 2-0, 8:55 remaining. Umiikot ang bola for Adamson, kompetente. Binigay ngayon kay Tumaning. He actually replaced si Gaye, so ngayon Adamson playing without an FSA and basket is scored there for Adamson. It's 4-0.
Yeah, Tumaning is, na-mention ko rin to, ang ganda kasi pag back-to-back na coverage ng Adamson, he's looking more and more like the Barasi replacement for si Marlo Barasi from last year. And maganda to dahil yung size niya, he's able to replace an FSA because of his size. So he could match up with, let's say, an Omar Jan in this case.
Yes, at makikita natin ang lapad din ni Tumaning, Pero when you're watching Tumaning sa TV or sa screen, parang kala mo payat, pero sa live, pag napanood mo, maano din bulky din siya no?
Mabigat. Mabigat siya. Ganda ng combination nila ni Tumaning at saka ni Cedric Manzano because si Cedric Manzano slides to a more comfortable 4 position and gaya ng palagi natin sinasabi, si Cedric Manzano matches up with the premier power forwards or fours ng ibang mga programs.
And of course, Omar John gives NU its first point in this game after a split from the line. So bola ngayon ng ADAMSON. They have the possession. Tumaning. Naghanap ng papasahan. Hindi niya area yan. Ngayon na kay Kompetente. Kompetente sees Medina. Low post ngayon. Let's see. 4 seconds to shoot. Manzano. Oh, blocked there. And Manzano did not expect that one na talagang hahabulin yung kanyang tira.
Medyo mahaba rin naman yung nag-cover sa kanya. No? I think it was Palangka.
Yes. Meanwhile, Omar John grabs the board and is being guarded by 3 players already. So a lot have been said about Omar John na parang with him in the lineup of NU Bulldogs, parang sinasabi, NU has the ability to match up with any team.
Oh yes. Si Omar John kasi pag nakikita mo siya maglaro, he could rim run, he could protect the rim, and nakita mo na rin, nakakakuha siya ng offensive rebounds. Comparing him to Peter Osang, talagang may match up talaga siya dyan. And with the De La Salle Green Archers, I don't know if they still have si Bright Tuangco penciled in as FSA 1, but he could definitely match up with him.
Definitely. Nako, ganda nun, labanan ng mga may muscles talaga yun, si Bright. But of course, we have yet to see si Henry Agunani, no? And last time I've talked to the coaching staff of La Salle, parang nagpapagaling pa sa injury. So we still have to see Henry play for La Salle now. Meanwhile, Enriquez has a basketball 4-1. NU still has yet to score a field goal here with 6:50 remaining. Figueroa drives, takes a shot. Mintes.
Jake Figueroa is trying to take over on the offensive set. He should do it kasi siya rin talaga ang first scoring option or one of the first scoring options apart from Jolo Manansala.
Kompetente, may hawak ng bola, binigay inside, Manzano! And ADAMSON is feeling it right now. Ang ganda ng start nila, they are leading 6-1.
Yeah, and I like how Cedric Manzano is being active sa loob ng paint. If you notice, nagle-lurk lang siya doon, no? Pagkatapos ayan, he was located by his teammates and naka-end one siya doon.
Ang laking bagay talaga na mayroong kaka-partner na big man din no? na medyo nakakahinga ng maluwag si Manzano to operate.
Yeah, Cedric Manzano, we mentioned it, he's quiet but he's very efficient. Yung kanyang beasting numbers from yesterday, 16.7 rebounds, 4 assists. Wow. Yung element ng 4 assists, yung what's impressive with Cedric Manzano because he could locate shooters.
And of course, speaking of assists, no, ADAMSON is averaging 17.4 assists per game. 5 more than their opponent. So ibig sabihin talagang the ball is moving around pag naglalaro sila.
Yan like that. Kitang-kita mo agad kung paano tinignan ni Cedric Manzano yung options niya. Not just from yung mga shooters niya, pero nakita niya kung sino yung big-to-big passing na pwede niyang gawan.
And right now, let's give the floor over to our venue announcer or to our courtside reporter na si Bianca Tagarda na may balita sa atin. Bianca, ano ang balita mo?
Kiko and Benny, sabi nga ni Coach Jeff Napa, simple lang gusto namin sa isang player and that is when they are committed to play for NU. Those are the words of Coach Jeff when I asked him kung ano bang hinahanap nila sa isang player to be part of the team dahil nga there is a new Bulldog on the house by the name of Dwayne Miranda, former Mapua Red Robin and an FEU baby Tamaraw who is now making his entrance in the collegiate scene. Although testing the water spot to see what Dwayne can offer to the team, Coach Jeff is happy upon the passion Dwayne has to bring his talents to NU. But before we go back to the panel, quick update on Alugi as he is already doing fine. Medyo nahilo lang daw siya after that rebound, which is why he puked, but he will be back and He will be back on court in a few minutes after a few rests. Now, Kiko and Benny, ang daming ang nangyayari. This just first quarter. Pero kamusta ba ang game so far?
Well, so far, thank you, Bianca, first and foremost. But so far, low-scoring ball game, 7-1. But ADAMSON doing well so far. Pero speaking of yung report ni Bianca, no, that's one thing na gusto ng coaches to get a player na gustong maglaro para sa iyo. Ganun ka-importante because you cannot implement a system kung yung player wala naman yung puso.
And I'd like hearing yung mga ganong klaseng players coming into programs na gusto rin nila. So, si Dwayne Miranda, he's gonna be penciled in as medyo malalim yung pecking order sa point guard sa NU Bulldogs. Steve Nash Enriquez, we're looking now at Reynardo Mamoy, Tebol Garcia, and they also have Jid Locsin from the juniors from Nuns. So, ibig sabihin, pang-5 sa mga point guard orders itong si Dwayne Miranda.
And of course, tinitignan na lang natin dyan, they're trying to secure their future. Diba? Ang hirap talaga na magpatakbo ng team na walang point guard na maasahan.
Now, looking at the adjustments that si Coach Jeff Napa did, he came in and brought in si PJ Palicielo for muscle. Ayun nga, pinakita natin before that, yung offense niya, siya yung unang pumuntos pagkatapos depensa ngayon.
Offense and defense ang pinapakita ni Palacielo. And early on, kakapasok pa lang niya, nagpakitang gilas na nga siya. And Palacielo's basket was the first field goal of NU in this game.
Yeah, ang lalim din ni Coach Jeff Napa, no? After niya si Palangka, si Jedrick Solomon naman. Miguel Palangka going out, tapos si Jedrick Solomon coming in. So, bigger.
And there is a foul sa pagtira ng 3 points ni Humamoy. Speaking of the 3 points, yun yung mga isang dapat na improve ng NU, their 3-point shooting, because actually they are just averaging around ang NU is around lang siya, 5 3-pointers
Five 3-pointers
per game. So ibig sabihin, medyo mababa yan in collegiate basketball, especially nagsisikipan ang mga laro sa loob.
That's true, ano? I think that could be addressed by players like si Paul Francisco, who's a shooter, of course, si Jolo Manansala, yung mga wing player nila that could really light out yung 3-point area.
Definitely, and they need that because ang ADAMSON naman pumupukol ng 8.8 average or around 9 3-pointers. So malaking bagay yun, ha?
That's a significant number right there, Kiko, no? What you mentioned.
Yes. And the score is 7-6, just a 1-point lead for ADAMSON. NU medyo bumabalik na ngayon, nakuha na nila. Parang diesel no? 3:55 remaining.
Nakikita naman natin, chess match all the time. Ang maganda na ginagawa dito ng mga coaches. They're looking for combinations, but at the same time, they're becoming competitive.
Yes, and you have said kanina, a game for the middies right now in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Magandang labanan to.
We were talking about the middies, mga kaliga, kasi ito yung mga nasa middle of the pack nung current team standings natin. But don't get us wrong, kasi ito mga team na to will figure prominently sa UAAP Season 88 na wars. At sila yung mga potentially maglalaban-laban yan dun sa prime position. So early stages ng preseason, you're looking at LaSalle and UP to be top 2. Pero yung 3, 4, 5, and 6 spot, karambola yan eh. You're talking here about the NU Bulldogs, the Ateneo Blue Eagles, who has improved greatly over the off-season. Nandyan din yung the other two, which is yung University of Santo Tomas and there's this other team,
ADAMSON, NU, UST,
and Ateneo.
Ateneo.
Ito, and then obviously ito ng ADAMSON Soaring Falcons we're mentioning. So, itong apat na to, they will definitely figure prominently dun sa 3, 4, 5, 6 spots.
Yes. Katulad ng sinasabi mo nga, pag sinabi mong UAAP Final Four, naisip mo agad, currently, based on performance, UP at LaSalle.
Yes.
And these two teams, ito yung mga sabik na umalis dun sa shadow nung dalawang teams na yun.
That's right. Kasi we'll never know. The game is like a 50-50 every time. So who knows? One win over those big schools, big programs, UP and LaSalle, could spell a difference. Baka biglang mamaya, isa dito sa dalawang ito, makita mo, top 2 na.
Exactly. At syempre, last year nga, di ba, ang NU, they won over UP and LaSalle in the second round. So goes to show, wala pa silang FSA nun. Goes to show how deep their lineup is.
That's right. And ang NU last year, season 87, they were supposed to make it into the Final Four. But palagi nga natin sinasabi, what happened to them last year is something unfortunate. But they're coming in prepared. They're coming in with a lot of new talents in the program, and yung hindi naman sila naubusan talaga from the last season Halos ito pa rin yung grupo na yon. So doon ka dapat matakot kasi familiar na sila sa isa't isa at meron pa silang isang taon na magkakasama sila.
At saka syempre, atat sila for recognition at gustong-gustong bumawi. Yun yung mahirap kalabanin.
That's right.
9-8 is the score. 1 point lead for Adamson after Palacielo scoring on that one. Palacielo making his mark early on. At yan, nakaagaw na naman si Palacielo, and an opportunity for NU to take the lead on this possession. Palacielo, isa na naman. Oh, yes, sir! Palacielo with a back-to-back basket.
PJ Palacielo, siya yung burly big man that's been wreaking havoc dito sa defense ng ADAMSON Soaring Falcons. But if you look at it, medyo wala nga silang matchup dun sa heft ni Palacielo kasi meron sa kanila ngayon si Kobe De Mesana. So now, si Coach Nash has adjusted. Pinasok niya uli si Alugaye. Let's see how this plays out, and also si Gian Sikat to match up kasi kapapasok din lang ni AJ Franzman kanina, but matter of adjustment. Ito nga.
And of course, for NU side naman, lumabas nga si Figueroa pero pumasok na naman isang big man, si Ken Padrones.
So kaya si Coach Nash, ang ganda nito yung chess match nilang dalawa. Makikita mo adjustment after adjustment dahil sa mga piyesang pinapasok nila.
And of course, here comes NU. No miss. Nagmintis si Patrones on that third. 42 seconds remaining. They have a 1-point lead. That is NU Bulldogs. Ngayon, chance ng Adamson to retake the lead in this possession. Naghanap si Competente ng papasahan here. Gives it up to Gaye. Gaye is okay after that early minute incident. Gaye takes a shot. Mintis. Rebound ng NU. Solomon with the basketball. Binigay ngayon kay Humamoy. Humamoy, oh! A turnover there by Humamoy. Ronsone with the basket.
Yeah, they got 8 seconds. The ball in the hands of Jolo Manansala.
Let's see. Manansala. His pass stolen. What a great defense by Adamson on that one. And for sure, napakamot ng ulo si Coach Jeff Napa on that sequence kasi dalawang turnover sila in the last seconds of this game. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll see the first quarter highlights. And of course, brought to you by, of course, we would like to say thank you sa mga ating sponsors, official venue partner, ENDERUN Colleges, official ticketing partner, Ticket to Me, and official outfitter, LGR. This is the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. We'll be back for the second quarter.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi Di na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Kiko Malikdam, along with boss Benny Benitez and Bianca Tagardas, we bring you the matchup between ADAMSON Falcons and NU Bulldogs here in ENDERUN Gymnasium in Taguig City. And of course, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors, Pinoyliga.com, Amelie Hotel, Manila, Buffalo Wings and Things, and SeriousPlayersOnly.ph. Catch the games live via www.pusop.com, the Smart Sports Facebook page, and Pinoy Liga Cup's Facebook and YouTube channel. Pinoy Liga is a proud member of SBP. Second quarter, ladies and gentlemen, mga kaliga, labanan ng ADAMSON and NU. Tulad ng sinasabi natin, this is expected to be a close one. 11-10 is the score as we see the first jumper by the NU Bulldogs, missing that one. Pero nakabawi naman agad sila. Si Ken Patrones scoring his first basket in the game.
Patrones Pelicelo, the PNP combination for Coach Jeff Napa, doing wonders dito sa, binunot niya yan dun sa middle of the first quarter.
Oo. At makikita natin na they're not only playing good in offense, pati na rin sa depensa. It's a low-scoring one.
Yeah.
12-11.
And this is something to the favor of the NU Bulldogs, low scoring ball game.
12-11, 9:05 remaining. Manansala may hawak ng bola, binigay kay Navarro, inside to Padrones. Padrones, uy, one-hander. Mintes, that's parang unique yung tira na yun.
Parang kontra-tempo na tira, Kiko.
Yes. As we take a look at ADAMSON's play, Gaye inside, spin move, double team. Binigay, 10 seconds to shoot. Sikat, floater, no good. Rebound by Solomon. Tumatakbo na ngayon ang Bulldogs. NU has the ball. Binigay kay Padrones. Fake. Back to Manansala. Manansala. He drives and gets fouled in the process.
I like how the ball is being shared by the NU Bulldogs, going in and out, going in and out. And we see now si Jid Locsin, the number, the fourth point guard. If I count si Tebol Garcia as the number 3-point guard, si Jid Locsin, very spitfire-ish itong batang ito, galing sa Nuns. So we've been seeing him dun sa
Juniors.
Dun sa juniors natin ng Pinoy Liga Juniors Cup.
At makikita natin na this guy is fearless.
Oh, yeah.
Jid Locsin. And despite na sobrang deep ng lineup nila, he was able to etch his mark.
Yeah. Na ko nga sa kanya, merong player from before yung San Beda Red Lions by the name of Chico Terona.
Oh, yes.
Yung maliit na player na very, very fighter type. Talagang walang takot, fearless.
A 3-point shot for ADAMSON, no good. Score is 12-11 with 7:50 remaining, second quarter action between the two. One of the top teams in UAAP, two of the top teams rather, that's NU and ADAMSON. And of course, syempre, yung mga coaches nila, bigatin din. Coach Jeff Napa and Coach Nash Trocela. Sabi nga ni Boss Benny kanina, chess match to.
Yeah, pag tinignan natin mabuti, no? A lot of the adjustments, a lot of the substitution patterns dito, built on how the other coach is reacting. So talaga nakakatuwa.
Yes, at makita naman natin on the other hand, Manzano scoring their 13-12, giving ADAMSON the lead back. Locsin binigay kay Figueroa. Figueroa looking for a teammate. Tignan natin kung ano magiging play nila in this one. 6 seconds to shoot. Patrones drives and gets fouled. Yung tira ni Patrones talaga, tulad ng sinabi, kontra-tempo talagang the option is to foul him talaga
May angulo na mapapa-foul ka talaga no? Mapapa-foul ka. Now si Coach Jeff Napa doing a 2-point guard combination here with Steve Nash Enriquez and Jid Locsin, combining together with sino ba ito? Si Padrones, si Navarro. Now Jolo Navarro is inside, and si Jake Figueroa. So this is a very offensive heavy team with Steve Nash and si Jake Figueroa.
Let's see the second free throw from Padrones. Oh, he went 0 out of 2. He went 0 out of 2. So that is something also to check yung free throw shooting ng NU, because ang free throw shooting ng NU in 5 games is 35.71%.
Yeah.
So medyo kailangan nilang i-improve yun, simply because dami nilang big men, and of course pag big men ka, there's a tendency na ma-foul ka.
That's right. And just to go back to Jid Locsin, yung last game niya was 7-3-3. Yung stat line ni Jid Locsin. It was very impressive for this kid. When we saw him against AYAC, very limited yung binigay na minutes sa kanya, pero he produced that number still. So, very efficient during that time. So, magandang tignan din tong batang to. Lumalalim looking at the future din yung programa ng Bulldogs, kasi nga kung nandiyan na si Miranda at si Locsin and si Tebol Garcia, this might probably be the rotation moving forward.
Yes, and of course makikita nga natin ito yung halaga din ng mga ganitong tournaments na sinasalihan nila. It gives the other players a chance to gain confidence.
Yep, and here you go.
Oh, Locsin! What a shot there!
Chico Tirona. But si Chico Tirona during his time with San Beda, he was the backup to the main point guard, sila Borgie Hermida. So, he's not that tall, but he has an outside shot, he has that kind of midi. So, baka mamaya dyan, in the mold, itong si Jid Locsin.
Yes, as we see Adamson taking a shot, nagbintes there for number 21, that is Medina. Inside naman, oh, what a shot there. That's Tomaning.
You like how Tomaning was patient in that case.
Minsan kasi, lumalabas yung laro ng isang player, pagkalaban nila, FSA talaga.
I like how Tomaning matches up with an FSA of the other team. Like katulad nito, pound for pound. Hindi siya, mabigat kasi siya . Like katulad nung time na meron Jiu Chu, si Ateneo, when they had Ange Kwame. So si Coach Tab had the luxury of matching up with the local player, yung FSA.
As Steve Nash missing on that one. Ngayon pumunta naman tayo sa ating courtside reporter na si Bianca Tagarda na may balita sa atin. Bianca?
Ronzoni twins, aka Phil players KD and Austin, who just arrived in the Falcons nest last year, came all the way from California and is now here to soar like Falcons in their blue and white jersey. Malayo man ang pinanggalingan, pero passion nila for the game ang kanilang pinaghuhugutan. And apart from their similar build and almost identical face, the Ronzoni twins who are also teammates in their former schools in the US, are each other's solace and comfort. Kaya naman when they're both on court, it's not just their familiarity that breaks in, pero lalong-lalo na ang kanilang twin connection that they hope to unleash for this special UAAP matchup today. Now, Kiko and Benny, how were their performances this second half?
Well, so far, it's a low-scoring one. At makikita natin, like Boss Benny said, it's a chess match. 17-14, 5:25 remaining, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, timeout is called. We'll be back here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
And welcome back here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Adamson and NU in a tight game. Believe it or not, if you see the score right now, 17-14, kalagitnaan na tayo ng second quarter. Goes to show the defense played by both squads. Sobrang dikitan. And of course, makikita natin, it's a chess match between the two coaches, Coach Jeff and Coach Nash. Let's see what we can expect. Ano ba ma-expect natin here? It's a low-scoring one. So baka mamaya mga 60s lang to, Boss Ben, no?
Oo, pag yung mga ganitong sitwasyon, baka nga hindi pa umabot ng 60s if the defenses are tight, if the offenses are not so dynamic, kasi talagang bumabagal kasi they're executing but don't look now. Meron tayong 3 points from Jake Figueroa.
Yes, nasabi nga lang natin, low scoring, biglang bumanat ng tres si Jake Figueroa. And cuts the deficit 17-16 right now. It's 4:55 halfway through the second quarter, and a foul is called on Omar John. And sinasabi ko kanina, sabi ko, I'm expecting Omar John to dominate the game, pero parang nahirapan siya.
Yeah, si Omar John kasi, yan, we mentioned earlier how to manning matches up, which gives luxury for ADAMSON to rest si Gaye or whoever FSA they have. Yan, syempre, it takes away a lot of the energy of someone like Omar John. But look at how si Coach Nash Rosella is really focusing on that seal every time. Magkakaroon ng kaunting continuity offense outside yung opensa ng ADAMSON Soaring Falcons, but they always try to locate yung seal ni Cedric Manzano or yung big-to-big passing nila. So, ang sarap panoorin talaga ng basketball pag yung mga coaches pinapakita nila kung ano yung ginagawa nila. Galing.
And of course, speaking of seal, pag si Manzano naka-seal sa'yo, naku, delikado na yun.
Well, that's how personally I feel like what will bring Manzano to MVP prominence this coming UAAP season is because he has a very mature interior game.
Yes. And syempre yan yung mga nawawala na medyo ngayon sa basketball nowadays, yung interior offense, simply because ang daming tumitira sa perimeter. And then as we see Omar John with a board and a basket there.
It's the debut of Dwayne Miranda. Ito, nakikita natin ngayon, Kiko, for the side of the NU Bulldogs, number 29, the son of Coach Denok Miranda, si Dwayne Miranda. Siguro briefly, pag-usapan lang natin siya. One and done from Mapua, but it's a champion juniors player coming from the FEU program.
And of course, pag sinabi natin, anak ni Denok Miranda, talagang alam mo may bubuga to.
Oo, and he's also a Gilas product.
Yes. Actually, maraming si Coach Denok, no? Talagang nababantayan niya for basketball.
Yeah. Look at that play, pag nakita mo mabuti how patient Cedric Manzano was and how great of a passer he is from the post. Nakita niya dun si Earl Medina.
And of course, si Manzano, isa sa mga sinasabi nating ine-expect nating maging leaders of this ADAMSON team under Coach Nash. And Tumaning, binigay ngayon kay Cañete, guarded by Enriquez. Medina missing on that one. Tumatakbo ngayon ng NU. Figueroa stops. He didn't have the numbers there. So ngayon nag-aantay siya ng kakampi. Oh, his pass was too soft na tap away. So let's see. Miranda has this. 7 seconds. Miranda gets it to Figueroa. 1 second. Figueroa takes a jumper. Mintes. Rebound by ADAMSON.
Well, it's the lack of familiarity pa siguro ni Dwayne Miranda sa opensa, but he'll get there.
And there is a foul. That would be on Figueroa. First personal, so goes to show the defense being showed here. It's 20-18, 2:14 remaining. And Omar John, along with Cholo Navarro, goes back to the bench to take a breather. So nasa free throw naman ngayon is Jaire Tumaning.
Yeah, Tumaning, Perez, yung mga iba pang bigs na tinitignan natin sa future ng Adamson post Cedric Manzano, talagang kumbaga encouraging pag nakita mo, no?
Ito yung mga under the radar, sabi nga. Na parang didn't have too much spotlight but is very effective when given the time.
Oh yeah, baka kasi mamaya niyan na the spotlight is on Medina, but coming down the road, baka bigla mamaya the bigger star or the bigger piece is Atumanin kasi sa height niya, no?
Yes. And patuloy pa rin nagmimintes ang NU sa kanilang shots. Sikat with the basketball for Adamson. Binigay ngayon kay Ronzone. Tingnan natin, Franceman. Gaye, not this area. So, but ngayon na kay Anabo for the three. Oh, there was a foul.
That's something that you wanna see kila Manu Anabo kasi yung last game nila yesterday against the Mapua Cardinals, they were unable to execute and there are cases of overpassing and hesitation on the part of the shooter. So, shooters gotta shoot for the Adamson Soaring Falcons kasi si Eman Anabo yesterday, he only had 2 points and to think na si Eman Anabo is really one of their shooters from last season pas UAAP Wars. So, kailangan nilang humabol dyan sa shooting na yan. Kasi marunong naman mag-locate yung mga bigs talaga ng Adamson. So, kung magkakaroon ng double coverage on the bigs, then mag-free up din yung mga shooters. Like in this case, si Manu Anabo.
And of course, speaking of that, tulad ng sinabi mo nga, 3-point shooting for Adamson yesterday. 27.2% lang. So, ibig sabihin ganun kababa, 6 out of 22. And that could have changed the result of the game.
Oh yeah. So it has to change.
And now, here comes Dwayne. Binigay kay Figueroa. Figueroa thinking 3, decides not to take that shot. Now he's being guarded by Gaye. Inside. Oh, naubusan ng shot clock. And Palacielo was caught with a shot clock violation there. 1:12 remaining. Heading. 1:07 remaining. 24-18. Anabo. Ngayon kay Sikat rather. And his pass results to a turnover. Less than a minute remaining. 24-18. A 6-point lead for the Adamson Falcons. 56.74 seconds remaining in the second quarter action. Huwag kayong magtataka, bakit 24-18 pa lang? Low scoring dahil depensa.
Puro depensa. There's a lot of execution. I think yung coaches are putting premium in execution talaga.
As we see NU setting up the play. Miranda, he drives and is fouled.
I like yung quick first step, yung blow-by action na ginawa ni Dwayne Miranda. So you could see potential in that. Baka bigla mamaya niyan, yung conversion niya might not just be guard PG. But also look at that. Ayun,
Ayun, naiwan niya si Edding there.
Yung quick first step na yun, malamang namana niya kay Daddy.
Uy, di ba yun nga talaga galaw ni ni Coach Denok.
Si Coach Denok, quick first step yan.
Oo, sakit ng ulo yan ng, if I'm not mistaken, panahon ng Lasal, FEU, si Denok, mismatch talaga problem si Denok.
He's hefty also for his size. I'm talking about si Coach Denok Miranda, who incidentally now is an assistant coach, I think, for the Abra Weavers, and then it's also part of the FEU program in what I'm not so sure lang sa capacity.
29 seconds remaining. Adamson. Oh, what a shot there. And the score is now 26-19, forcing Coach Jeff Napa to sue for time as we take a look at that play once again. That was Emmanuel Anabo giving Adamson a 7-point lead. 24.9 seconds remaining here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 24.9 seconds remaining. Nalalabi sa second quarter action. 7 puntos ang kalamangan ng ADAMSON Falcons against NU Bulldogs. This promises to be an epic showdown between teams na gusto umungat sa team standings here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup as the tournament nears its end sa elimination round. Francisco, binigay kay Manansala. Oh, what a pass inside. Pero nagkamali si Palacielo on that one. Figueroa travels. And Coach Jeff surely doesn't like that.
That was shot already. Ang Palicello, medyo pinasok niya pa sa gitna eh.
And of course, timeout is called by Coach Nash Rosella. 9.37 seconds remaining for the last play ng second quarter. Babalik tayo dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Huling siyam na segundo sa second quarter, sa first half in total dito sa laban ng ADAMSON at NU. Tingnan natin kung ano ang gagawing play ng ADAMSON to end this quarter, or baka anong depensa ang ipapakita ng NU for them to have another crack.
They're matching up. So makikita natin talagang ano na sila, nakadikit na sila.
Let's see, 9 seconds. Tumatakbo ngayon ng ADAMSON. Sahili, oh, what a block there! Long heave. No good for Manansala. And after 20 minutes of basketball action, ladies and gentlemen, a 7-point lead is enjoyed by the ADAMSON Falcons over the NU Bulldogs in this matchup of two UAAP teams. It's win or worry as we take a look at the second quarter highlights here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
Do you love the game? To present This is our game. Play it straight.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
No worries, dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
We started ang family business talaga namin. Talaga sari-sari store ang negosyo namin. So sa sari-sari store namin, same building, meron kaming on the side na dress shop. Yan ang sabi ni Mama. Dress shop, hindi pa to sports. I mean, nagagawa lang kami, nagre-repair lang kami ng mga damit. From there, may pumunta sa kanyang friend or client na nagpagawa ng parang how many pieces of t-shirts. So from there, yung makina niya, kaya naman gawin yung shirt, doon na nag-start yung paggawa niya ng uniforms. Kung paano yung sinimulan ni Mama, siguro yun pa rin naman yung nararamdaman namin. Pero in a different perspective na. Talagang pag nanood ngayon tayo ng TV, when we watch yung different sports, kunyari nanood tayo ng basketball, makikita natin yung PBA. Pag nanood tayo ng volleyball, makikita natin yung LGR. Iba na yung pakiramdam na yung brand is overall, nakikita na lahat.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
My future.
Right? What's the plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Do you love the game? our game. Play it straight.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Think only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
And after 20 minutes of basketball action, ladies and gentlemen, 26-19 is the score. The ADAMSON Falcons with a 7-point lead over the NU Bulldogs here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. As we take a look at the halftime stats, makikita nga natin for the field goal, 9 out of 16 for ADAMSON, 7 out of 19 for NU. For the 3-point shooting, parehong medyo nightmare on 3-point shooting. 0 out of 3 for NU, 1 out of 7 for ADAMSON. For free throws, both shot 5 out of 8 from the free throw area. Rebounds, tabla din, 13 apiece. Assists, 6. Turnovers, dito nakalamang ang ADAMSON. They only had 6 turnovers compared to 8 for NU. As we take a look at the leading scorers for both squads, we have Anabo with 6, Tumaning with 6, and Manzano with 5 for the ADAMSON Falcons. While for NU Bulldogs, Palechelo with 6, Humamoy with 3, and Omar John with 3 points. As of course, it's a low-scoring one. Huwag kayong magugulat, 26-19, because both teams have given premium on defense in this game. And of course, makikita nga natin, we are just moments away from the start of the third quarter with of course both teams deploying their FSAs. What can we expect ba, Boss Ben, with this second half? Would the scoring go up or medyo magiging parang first half?
Well, it all depends on the plans of the coaches kasi kung if the coaches would still continue really running sets and really understanding how different substitution patterns at saka combinations matter to them, then it might be a low-scoring ball game.
Pero ito si Cedric Manzano scoring there as it's a 28-19, a 9-point lead already for ADAMSON. Humamoy with the ball. Someone is free for the 3. That is Manansala. 3-point shot for Jolo Manansala.
Yeah, that's a start for Jolo Manansala. And ito, no, may defensive stop pa siya.
At Manansala may tanga ng bola. Oh, one-hander. Nagmintes. That is somehow panggulat talaga kontra Chempo na shot ni De La Cruz. So tignan natin, Medina, ADAMSON with the possession right now. Let's see. Gumagalaw ang bola. They're looking for the open man, Gaye. Binigay kay, initially it is for Ronzone, pero hindi niya binigay. A miss there. Gaye with another board. Let's see the possession of ADAMSON. Ronzone. Jumper, it's good for Ronzone.
The slower the ADAMSON's Soaring Falcon goes, nakakapag-execute sila doon. Siguro tinitingnan din ni Coach Nash Racela at saka ng coaching staff niya kung ano yung magiging reaction ng team niya in certain situations.
And of course, si Laconsay nagmintis there. Si Dennis Laconsay, one of the new recruits of NU. Ito si Laconsay, ang taas ng potential nito. So hopefully, he will be able to bring his talents well dito pag binigyan ng playing time.
Si Dennis Laconsay is penciled in to be in the 2-3 position. Probably in the pecking order, sila Jolo Manansala, sila Jake Figueroa. But this guy is coming from the program of our friend, Coach Ian Racela from the MCU Supremos. High flyer itong mamang ito, so talagang don't sleep on this kid.
Medyo mataas ang confidence nito talaga when given a chance. And now let's see, 14 seconds to shoot as the officials trying to make sure na walang slippery portion sa court to avoid any injuries for both squads. As of course, makikita natin, Coach Nash Rosella is there. Binigyan ng warning. Yung proper bench decorum. Coach Nash pumasok pa talaga sa gitna. No? 8:20 remaining. Tingnan natin, NU with the, Umamoy with the 3, no good. Omar John with the board. Inside, De La Cruz scores! Mon De La Cruz with a basket.
Ayan, no? They're starting to at least have some sense of consistency dito sa laro ngayon ng NU Bulldogs.
Tumaning, may hawak ng bola. And look at Mon De La Cruz trying to push Manzano away from his comfort zone. And 30-24, just a 6-point lead as ADAMSON will try to regroup on this possession. And Cade Ronzone, pass to Manzano. Muntikan na mawala, tuluyang nawala. Na-outbalance si Manzano on that one. 7:37 remaining.
I'm very impressed with itong motor ni Cedric Manzano because he's been doing a lot of preseason games already. Kahit hindi rin dito sa mga probinsya. Pag tinignan mo si Cedric Manzano, very active sa mga laro.
Of course, si Cedric Manzano averaging 10.75 points per game in this tournament along with 7 rebounds. And of course, si Manzano, yung highest scoring niya yung last game sa Mapua with 16 points. And of course, right now, punta naman natin si Bianca Tagarda na may balita sa atin, Bianca.
During the huddle, tahimik ang bench ng NU Bulldogs upon receiving a scolding from Coach Jeff Napa, and one of which was given a heavier role was Omar John, the FSA. He was told, and I quote, "This is a challenge for you. Either you take it or not, but I want you to step up and stop letting a local outplay you," says Coach Jeff Napa pertaining to Omar John's counterpart in the second quarter, that is Jaire Tumaning, who managed to score against him. Kaya naman the second half, Omar is not just eager na makabawi for his team, but also to prove Coach Jeff that he is the Omar that NU needs, especially for this game. Kiko and Benny, what has been the mistakes or shortcomings of the Bulldogs in the first half?
Yes, thank you so much, Bianca, for that. So tama din no? Napansin din ni Coach Jeff na parang Omar John should be dominating. Pero napapantayan yung energy ni Omar, ni Tumaning.
Yeah, like we mentioned this in the second quarter. In the 7 players na kinuha ni Coach Nash Racela from the Baby Falcons program, Medina offensively is solid, but on the defensive side, on the match-up side, si Tumaning is actually a jewel kasi sa laki niya, match-up problem siya sa local. Pero nakaka-match up siya sa mga FSAs. And meron ganyan sila, si Barasi talaga, palagi ko sinasabi. I'm very impressed with syempre yung game ni Barasi, talagang hindi siya offense needy, pero he helps out yung opensa mo.
And at that time, si Tumaning, munti ka na ma-turnover. Pero Tumaning in 2 games that he played here in the tournament, he's averaging 4 points per game along with 1 rebound. So, ang talagang forte niya is on defense. Hindi man nakikita sa stats, pero yung presence niya talaga important din.
Yeah, we wanna also see yung participation or yung contribution ni AJ Franzman. He had 10 points on 2 of 4 shootings from the 3-point area. So kung gusto nating may pumutok from the 3-point area, most probably it could be AJ Franzman.
And of course, si AJ Franzman has been silent so far in this game. Wala nga siya dun sa top scorers at halftime, no? So, probably this is one thing na talagang kailangan i-improve. Maybe it's consistency. Hindi naman pwedeng one game you show up, then the other game hindi ka mapuputok.
Yeah, we expect a lot from AJ Franzman. Dun sa swing position, 2-3 position ng ADAMSON Soaring Falcons. He will be someone that could be in the prominence ba? 1 or 2 yan eh. Baka pwedeng siya lead small forward for them.
Yes. As we see Manansala with the basketball. Manansala. Look at the passing of the NU Bulldogs. Unselfish basketball, but the case of overpassing at the time.
I think there's a couple of instances already na nangyayari ngayon. So, it's a bit of yung execution nila. Talagang they're trying to smoothen it dito sa mga ganitong klaseng competition.
And of course, Adamson with the basketball right now, kompetente. Binigay ngayon. Franzman has it. Franzman gives it back to Manning. He has it. 6 seconds. He has to make the move. Binigay kay Edding. 3 seconds. Edding drives. Oh! In the nick of time, Edding with the layup basket. 33-24, a 9-point lead. Balik sa shop ang kalamangan ng Adamson. And now, Pumamoy has it. 4:49. Nangalahati na tayo ng third quarter. Layup and score by number 5, PJ Palencio. 4:39 remaining. Edding. Umikot ang bola, balik kay Franzman. Edding will try to move that play once again. Pero ngayon, Tumaning tumira ng 3. Mintes, kompetente with the board. Kompetente, Mintes. Rebound ni Laconsay.
Ayan, slowly but surely, ang NU Bulldogs are trying to climb up from this 7-point hole that they have. Yung kanilang current 5, very big. Palicelo and Padrones yata ay nandito, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Palanca. That's the other. Puro pala P. Palanca, Palicelo, and Padrones.
Yes. And right now, Tumaning may hawak ng bola. Look at the plays they're working on. 3:45 remaining, 6 seconds. And a turnover just when we thought that Adamson is on the verge of, breaking the dam. Bumabalik na naman ang NU Bulldogs. 33-28 as Laconsay is being called back to the bench.
Yep, si Laconsay still trying to find his rhythm, trying to find his identity in this NU lineup. Makikita mo medyo, it takes time eh.
Yes, especially if you're coming from one team na parang ikaw yung focal point. Ngayon, ikaw yung parang sasama sa isang bagong system.
So you have to earn it in a way.
Yes. And now Kompetente with the ball. Demisana is asking for it. But Kompetente, his pass almost lost that one. Kompetente, 6 seconds. Balik kay Demisana. Oh, yes, sir!
You like the patience in executing. Talagang piniga nila yun, para makuha nila yung optimal na tira.
Meanwhile, on the other end, a foul is called as Miguel Palanca drove to the basket. 35-28, 2:51 remaining. Sa labang ito, third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. (35-28). Let's see the play. A 3-point shot. Dumikit ang bola by Paul Francisco.
Yeah, si Paul Francisco is expected to actually do that for them because he's one of their best shooters.
As we take a look at the assist of the game brought to you by PusoP.com. Of course, speaking of PusoP.com, you can catch the games live via www.pusop.com along with the Smart Sports Facebook page and the Pinoyliga's Facebook and YouTube channel. 35-28, 2:30 remaining. Adamson, nasa kanilang possession. Franzman has yet to heat up. Binigay kay Demisana. And he is fouled. Galit na galit si PJ Palencio on that one.
Si Palicelo. PJ Palicelo.
Yes.
Kita mo, hinahanap talaga nila si Kobe Demisana. Yung kanyang seal doon sa ilalim off of pick and rolls, yung mga dive down niya. They're trying to really locate him.
35-28 as Demisana. Ito yung talagang isa sa mga mataas ang potential na nakuha ng Adamson. Si Hence Gabriel Demisana.
Si Kobe Demisana, UPIS High School, had his stint with the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Um, but here in Adamson, he may find a home kasi yung 4 position, something na potentially kung last season ito ni Cedric Manzano, could be something up for grabs for players like Kobe de Misano.
Yes. Let's see as Patrones. Oh, what a move there by Patrones.
That's the sweet stroke, yung soft touch ba?
Yes.
Padrones, you
Konting
like that. Bump, tapos soft touch.
As Adamson will try to work on this play. 8 seconds to shoot. Edding, binigay kay Demisana. 4 seconds. He has to make the move. Tumira ng tres. Mintes didn't even hit the rim. That's why a shot clock violation is called on Adamson on that one. As Manzano will go back to the court replacing Franzman. So basically Franzman hindi pa rin mainit, hindi nag-init.
Hindi pa rin nag-init. Tapos si Coach Nash Rosella, they're going big with Demisana, Sikat, and Manzano combination. Malaki yan.
Papasok pa si Gaye. Meanwhile, Francisco. Hindi rin nag-hit up si Francisco. Oh, what a pass. However, great defense by Francisco there, no? Talagang inano niya, no? Hinabol
Hinarangan niya talaga para hindi makakuha ng bola yung runner na si Matt Edding.
1 minute, exactly 1 minute remaining. 6-point lead by Adamson over the NU Bulldogs.
Yeah, the two Jolos, quiet for the NU Bulldogs. Again, Kiko, pag-usapan natin ano ba yung implications nitong laro na to. A win by Adamson brings them temporarily to the second spot, and they have to wait kung ano yung mangyayari dun sa final game ng Mapua Cardinals to understand kung saan sila maglalagi, kung second ba o third.
Yes.
Now, on the part of the NU Bulldogs, a win for them propels them to a tie for the second spot, but with the win over the other format, si Mapua takes the second spot. And they will have to, again, wait for the result ng laro ni Mapua Cardinals. So, si Mapua Cardinals is in very good position because they're going to be playing the St. Dominic Pikemen. So, they're favored. So, mangyari is Mapua holds a lot of cards up top of Adamson and NU.
3 seconds remaining. Manzano. Oh, what a shot there by Manzano. Veteran move by the big man. Nakita mo yung footwork niya, And then the Jolen shot, kilikili shot by the Cedric Manzano. And that shot, as the officials will try to review that. Let's see the final decision on that matter as referees or the officials counted it. Thus, it's a 6-point lead for Adamson after 30 minutes of basketball action here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. We'll be back for the fourth and final period.
No worries dahil only ang saya will TNT Saya All. May only FB, only IG, only Messenger, only TikTok, only ML, only Chikahan, plus data for all apps and sites. Sulit talaga, kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to take the opportunity to say thank you to our official venue partner, ENDERUN Colleges, official ticketing partner, Ticket to Me, official outfitter, LGR, and then, of course, our sponsors, Pinoyliga.com, Amalie Hotel Manila, Buffalo Wings and Things, and SeriousPlayerOnly.ph. Catch the games live via www.pusop.com, the Smart Sports Facebook page, and Pinoyliga Cup's Facebook and YouTube channel. Pinoyliga is a proud member of SBP. Fourth quarter, 38-32. Usually, pag nakikita natin itong score, medyo end of second quarter.
But again, you appreciate how the two coaches are trying to really make this a chess match more than anything, a matter of adjustment, seeing different combinations. Yun yung gusto mo makita eh.
And of course, ADAMSON will have the first crack at the basket dito sa fourth period. As we take a look at Manzano. Rightfully so, the veteran big man. No, Mentes. So ngayon, NU will have the possession. Nagmamadali ngayon sila with the basketball. Locsin is there. Expect some running for NU. Ganun din si Steve Nash Enriquez. Yes, sorry.
There you go. Well, you know, Steve Nash Enriquez is expected to be that top dog point guard for them. So at least pinapakita niya na ngayon na, okay, this is who I am. This is what I want to do.
And Steve Nash Enriquez causing that offensive foul. Veteran move na rin for Steve Nash Enriquez. 9:06 remaining. 38-34, just a 4-point lead for ADAMSON. Ang gandang combination ng two-guard lineup.
Kanina pa natin nakikita yung combination ng Steve Nash at saka Jid Locsin. So, yung plano yata ni Coach Jeff dito is to bring Steve Nash to 2.
Oo nga. And because Steve Nash can also shoot, diba? Right now, Enriquez may hawak ng bola. Oh, a block there. Great defense by ADAMSON, particularly Austin Ronzoni.
But you like that in Steve Nash kasi he has that in his bag, yung coming off a pick and roll, pull up siya. Laro niya talaga yun eh.
Yes, and that was the same play that they used early on. So tingnan natin. Oh, there was a foul as Figueroa was bumped or was pushed in the act of shooting there. 38-34 as that is the second team foul of ADAMSON. As we take a look at the quarter scores, 11-10 at the end of the first quarter, ADAMSON. And also second quarter, 15-9 for ADAMSON. Sa third quarter na lang nakabawi ang NU, 13-12. That's why after 30 minutes of basketball, it's 38-32, a 6-point lead for ADAMSON. Pero tingnan natin ngayon, it's 38-35 already. ADAMSON yet still, they haven't scored in this fourth quarter, pero ang NU nakatatlo na. Make that 4 points for NU.
Jake Figueroa figuring out kung ano na yung gusto niyang gawin this fourth quarter and be aggressive. And he's expected to be the scoring 2-3 for the NU Bulldogs.
As ADAMSON, they have the possession. Gaye, oh, took extra step there.
Yeah, similar to Kumbay Ayol of the USC Growling Tigers, si Gaye would be in the same mold of as developmental. You know, he is a physical specimen, but yung mga footwork, development, yung mga finish, yan yung mga bagay na gusto mo makita. Yung UP, they have this FSA, si Francis Noruca, who's athletic built, Hindi siya yung katulad nito ni Lagaye na ang mold niya ay parang yung Solomon Coney, mumbag na ng Diliman College na sealer, post player.
Ano siya talagang magkakaiba talaga yung mga play style. Usually kasi pag sinabi natin FSA, ang nasa isip, big man na agad.
That's right. As we look at si Earl Medina, ang ganda ng run niyang ganun. Very composed. Hindi siya natakot doon, hindi siya nauga kasi 2, 3 yata yung humahabol sa kanya eh.
Parang may mapapaisip na rookie pa ba to? Locsin! Pero syempre, na doon si Gaye stopping him on that play. 40-36. Tumira ng 3. Si Ronzone Mentes. Rebound ni Manansala. Tumatakbo ang NU ngayon. They have the possession. They are down by 4 with 7:03 remaining. And let's see how they will work on this play. Solomon gets it. Number 29. He drives. That is Dwayne Miranda. So look at Coach Jeff Napa, no? Talagang binibigyan niya in the crucial stretch of this game. Binibigyan niya ng confidence ang kanyang new recruit.
Yeah, si Dwayne Miranda is Gila's product yan.
Yes.
You know that he could produce at the high school level at least. And with Mapua, malaking factor din siya dun sa last run ng Mapua.
40-36, 6:40 remaining. Medina. Binigay kay Kompetente. Ngayon, na kay Anabo. Is being guarded by Miranda. So tingnan natin Kompetente against 2 players. Someone will be free. Manzano. Footwork. Oh! Offensive foul. Eagle eye. Yung referee natin on that one.
Yeah, it's important to understand kung sino yung mananalo dito sa game na to, Kiko. Kasi makikita mo sino, di ba kwento natin kanina, sino yung magkukompete dun sa middle portion ng UAAP. So we're talking here of NU, we're talking here of ADAMSON, UST, and Ateneo So ito, gusto natin makita kung ano mangyayari dito.
And of course, timeout is called, ladies and gentlemen. 40-36, 6:20 remaining. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, handa na ba kayo? Dahil handang-handa na rin kami. Malapit na ang inaabangan nating Pinoy Liga, the Big Dance. Tip off soon, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, that is a 2025 season, the Big Dance. May pagtatanggol ba ng Benilde Blazers ang championship? And of course, kasama natin ngayon si Boss Benny. Ano ba for the others na hindi pa alam, ano ba ang Big Dance?
And the Big Dance, Kiko, ito yung version natin ng USNCAA March Madness where we will pit 32 teams, 1 versus 32, 31 versus 2, 3 versus 30, and so on and so forth in an elimination bracketed game kung saan win or go home na yan. And this will be in July, Kasi initially we talked about having the Big Dance by June, the middle of June, but we're moving it to July, the first week of July until the middle of July para at least mabigyan ng time ang ating mga different basketball teams ng opportunity para makapag-prepare.
Yes, kasi hindi biro to no?
Oo.
It's just one game lang.
One game lang.
We've seen big name teams na nagulat sila. Parang pagdating nila, they are favorites, pero pagdating sa game, biglang nasilat sila.
Oo. Marami tayong nakitang ganun last year.
Yes. 40-36, 6:16 remaining as Loxin doing the point guard chores for Coach Jeff Napa. Here comes Figueroa. Figueroa almost lost that one. 9 seconds. Manansala, balik kay Figueroa. Figueroa, 3-point shot! No good! At medyo maalat talagang 3-point shooting ng both teams, ha?
Oo. Medyo hindi pa pumuputo kaya nag-contribute din yan dito sa baba ng score natin, Kiko.
Medina. Let's see, Tumaning. Given playing time by Coach Nash. Great performance for the young man. Pero naagaw ni Jid Loxin. Tumatakbo ang NU! Oh, yes, sir! For Jolo Manansala.
What an athletic play from Jolo Manansala. Para kala ko, dadakdak niya eh.
And of course, more importantly, it cuts the deficit to just 2. 38 for NU, 44 Adamson. As Tumaning, naghanap ng papasahan. Binigay kay Medina. Balik kay Tumaning. Tumaning against Figueroa. Double team. Someone is free. 3-point shot. No good for Ronzoni. And there was a push sa rebound play. And that will be on Tumaning. And right now, let's listen to our courtside reporter, Bianca Tagardo, who has some news for us. Bianca.
The plan is clear for Coach Nash Rosella this last 10 minutes in taking care of their lead, pero kahit na ganun, they are still never putting their guard down. but set aside the scoldings as the coaches are impressed by the short but impactful performance of Jaire Tumaneng, an ADAMSON baby Falcon, now a Soaring Falcon, and manning up as the big man na pwedeng kapalitan ni Cedric Manzano, and also their FSA, that is Alu Gay. Truly, there are more areas to improve, but what remains to be the silver lining here is that the rookies are now adapting slowly but surely to the system. Now that would be all for the huddle of the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons. Pero Kiko and Benny, how big is the impact of Coach Nash 7 out of 7 juniors players, especially in games like this?
Wow, definitely, Bianca. Ang laking impact nun kasi yung nagdediretso yung program ng ADAMSON.
Yes. Yung 7 of 7 na galing sa juniors program nila, significant yun because it assures at least 2 to 3 years worth of good talent for the ADAMSON program, na ang jewel actually nung grupo na yun is magga-graduate pa lang next season, si Mark Esperanza.
Yes.
So if the stars align for Coach Nash Rosella, he could be primed for a breakout point guard in Mark Esperanza by next season.
Definitely. And syempre, ang maganda dyan, no? Those 7 players were part of that, sabihin natin, top squad ng ADAMSON. No?
Yes.
Yung championship squad.
Championship
Sa
squad.
juniors, ha?
Tapos biglang dinagdagan mo ng Pomelo Ball. Oh my God.
Yes.
It's gonna be a very great ADAMSON Falcons for season 89, 90, and 91.
Yes. 3:43 remaining, 40-38. Tumaneng. And there was a foul, a push on number 14. That would be on Jedrick Solomon.
You like that in Tumaneng, yung receive niya. At least it can be developed, but you know it's there. You know yung feel niya on those pick and rolls. You know yung mga pin down niya. Ang dami niyang mga basics pa na nandyan na eh. Yes. Pag na-develop pa, nandyan si Coach Gilbert Lau, who's a big man coach. Coach Romel Aducol, isa pa yun.
And of course, yung galawan ni Manzano, parang galawan ni Romel Aducol.
Actually, sa totoo, gusto kong sabihin yan eh. Bakit sobrang dami yata na naituro ni Coach Romel sa kanya na parang nagiging magkaparehas na, magkaitsura na yung laro nila.
Yes, exactly. Yun din gusto kong masabi.
Diba?
And meanwhile, a shot there. Talagang ayaw magbigayan ng dalawang koponan. Basket after basket.
Yeah.
And would you believe both teams have only scored a total of 12 points in this quarter?
Ako, baba pala.
Oo, and less than 3 minutes na lamang natitira.
Ang ganda nitong laro na to for the basketball purists siguro. Pag naintindihan nyo kung gaano kaganda itong laro to.
Oh, what a pass to Manzano! Heading to Manzano with a basket. 44-40, a 4-point lead for Adamson. Manansala may hawak ng bola, 16 seconds to shoot. He's looking for someone. He gives it up to Enriquez. Binigay kay Figueroa. Figueroa for the 3! Boom!
Ayun na. Wow, Jake Figueroa heating up. Si Coach Jeff Napa has placed Jake. Kasi kanina medyo papitik-pitik lang yung pasok kay Jake Figueroa. Now he's there. Now he knows who to turn to pagdating sa puntos.
Yes, and more importantly, cuts the deficit to just 1. 44-43. Oh, an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Cedric Manzano. Nakita yung hook niya.
Yung hook niya, no?
As we take a look at a 3-point shot play of the game, brought to you by Smart Sports.
Yeah, siguro let's go back tayo. That's a great 3-point shot by Jake Figueroa. Just to go back to Coach Romel. If si Cedric Manzano could be half the player that Coach Romel Aducol was when he was at San Sebastian.
Nako, 5 feet.
It's wow.
Yes. And of course, the last 2 minutes brought to you by Smart Sports. Sport 5G. And look at that.
Wow. Reynard Humamo is now smoking. Kasama ni Jake Figueroa. Tatayo na nga ako.
And we were saying, yung 3-point shooting, dalawang sunod na 3-point shot, pinanatan ng Adamson on that one. 3-point shot ni Ronzone. No good. Manzano with a board. Undergo
Oh my
basket.
God.
It's good for Manzano.
Mga kaliga, kapit kayo. This is a very nice game. A chess match, but an exciting chess match.
1:16 remaining. 1-1-1 remaining. Here comes Figueroa. He drives. Acrobatic shot. No good. Rebound by Adamson. Nasa kanila ang bola ngayon. Here comes Edding. Edding. He drives. Shot. No good. Rebound by Edding, and he was fouled. Ladies and gentlemen, 46. 46. Less than a minute remaining. Exciting game we have here. Adamson and NU. Boy, di tayo na-disappoint ng laban ng Adamson.
Sobrang ganda nitong laban na to.
56.23 seconds timeout is called by Adamson. Falcons will be back here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Kiko Malikdem along with Boss Benny Benitez and, of course, Bianca Tagarda as we bring you the matchup between NU Bulldogs and Adamson Falcons. It's a matchup that we loved covering as we take a look at the rebound of the game brought to you by LGR. And look at that, Cedric Manzano. Kumaka na para sa Adamson. And on the other hand naman sa NU, Nandiyan si Humamoy and Figueroa doing the damages. We were saying ang alat ng tres ng NU, pero their last 6 points have come from the 3-point zone.
Yes, kanina parang hindi pa pumuputok yung 3 points nila, pero here they go, ang ganda-ganda nung pinapakita nila ngayon sa 3 points. Back to back.
56.23 seconds remaining as Ronzone will do the inbound against Steve Nash Enriquez. Oh, what an anticipation there by Manansala. He stole that ball. Binigay ngayon kay Figueroa. 48 seconds remaining.
Kapit mga kaliga.
Figueroa against Ronzone. Figueroa drives. Solomon was able to pick it up. A 3-point shot.
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Wow!
The last 9 points of NU have come from the 3-point zone.
Grabe yung shooting ng NU. After going cold from the 3-point area, they got 3 straight 3-point shots.
Yes, 2 for Humamoy, 1 from Figueroa.
Grabe yun.
And of course, diba, the main men have will really stand up during the tense moments.
Oo, kung sino yung mga talagang standouts sa kanila, they're standing out. Because ito, Reynard Umamoy, si Steve Nash Enriquez, kanina, si Jake Figueroa. So you know who to turn to. Yun ang maganda kay Coach Jeff na pakilala niya kung sino yung talagang mga pyesa niya.
Yes. And now Ronzone has it. 3-point shot.
Oh! Medina with the shot.
Wow! 1 3-point shot deserves another 3 from both squads. My goodness. 21.37 seconds. We gotta look at that one. Over the outstretched arms of Paul Francisco.
What confidence do we see now dito kay Earl Medina, Rookie pa lang to mga kaliga. Don't get us wrong. Hindi to veterano. This came from the Baby Falcons program, but he's playing beyond his age.
Yes.
Kiko, yun ang pinapakita sa atin ngayon,
My goodness. Kahit tayo na pa-speechless tayo,
Oo. Ito nga eh, buti nakapagsalita na agad ako. So,
49 all. Sabi natin, maalat ang 3-point shooting ng both squads. Pero the last few plays, puro 3 points ang pinaulan nila.
yes.
Sabi nila, na-miss nyo ba kami? Ayan.
Oh, ito na ngayon yung ito na ngayon yung the players that you will count on will be the ones that will define yung season mo. And in the case of the ANU Bulldogs, Coach Jeff is showing us ito yung pyesa kong 5. Si Manansala, Enriquez, Humamoy, Figueroa, and yung big nila, it's not Omar Jan, but si Jedrick Solomon, who's really tall, So makita natin
nandiyan yung kapatid din niya yung sa volleyball
Oo.
So let's see, ladies and gentlemen, 19 seconds remaining. NU with a basketball. Here comes Figueroa. The main man of the NU Bulldogs with a basketball. Is being guarded by the rookie, John Medina. Oh, 3-point shot. Mintes by Manansala. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime as Adamson failed to convert on that long heave. But of course, the coaching staff are up in arms. They wanted a call from the referees at the last play.
And this is just really something that you want to see in an NCAA, in a UAAP competition, Kaya makikita mo ngayon, itong dalawan to, nasa gitna to.
And of course, the two squads, despite the tense moments, are laughing it out. Goes to show that this basketball game na sa loob lang ng court mainit, pero sa after niyan wala nang tatawanan yan.
Let's look at the replay here, kumbaga, it's something na I think hindi na rin tatawagan din talaga ng mga referees on that part.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the overtime period here in the Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.
My future.
Right? What's a plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet. Get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be Unli with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Unli Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's a plan? I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the overtime period. 40 minutes, it's not enough for both squads. Kailangan pa ng extra 5 session. 49 all. Kiko Maligdem along with Boss Benny Benitez and Bianca Tagarda. We bring you this exciting matchup. NU Adamson, first possession. NU, and there is a foul call.
And gaya ng sinabi natin, Kiko, kapit mga kaliga dahil ito po ay isang magandang laban. O nothing less pagka ang naglalaban dyan are both top tier UAAP schools, the NU Bulldogs and the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons.
Ang ganda talaga nung nung I just saw it right now, yung body ni Figueroa pang basketball talaga
Next level body yan.
Oo.
prepared for wherever he is going. Either
Pwedeng inside, outside. No?
and this game is so mature.
Yes. And of course, syempre, nandiyan pa yung kapatid niya coming from the juniors division. And the first point for NU in overtime. 2 for 2 for the Bulldogs. ADAMSON will try to tie or take the lead in this possession. Ronzone, binigay kay Medina. Medina, binigay kay Manzano. Ronzone has it. He drives. 7 seconds. They have to make the move. Oh, traveling.
Traveling.
Ilang beses na sila napipituan dyan.
Nangyayari, nai-stagnate yung opensa paminsan dun sa poste. Pagka nagkakaroon na ng emergency shot na nangyayari to.
Yes. That's why yung mga shooters dapat ng ADAMSON will be ready for that kick out there, no? 4:05 remaining. Sumamoy, binigay kay Manansala. And right now, Steve Nash Enriquez being guarded by Ronzoni. Back to Figueroa. Figueroa making his move. Trying to test the defense. 3-point shot! No good! Rebound!
Nonchalant 3-point shot by Jake Figueroa.
Competente drives, and there was a foul call.
And si Coach Nash Rosella is going with a combination of Ronzoni, Competente, the two Ronzonis,
Yes.
together with Medina and Manzano. So, yung confidence ni Coach Nash sa Ronzoni Twins talagang sky high na ngayon dahil last season, nakita natin medyo slowly but surely he's integrating the Twins into the program, into the system. Ngayon, talagang fully integrated, they get yung time nila, and now they get their time together. Both of them are inside the court.
And in a crucial period of the quarter stage, actually.
No. Yeah, iba rin kasi talaga, yung Ronzoni Twins, they came from the US.
Competente, a 3, no good. Sky high for the board is Jolo Manansala.
Jolo Manansala with a monster rebound right there.
And now Manansala, binigay kay Enriquez. Steve Nash Enriquez. Back to Manansala, 9 seconds. They have to make the move right now. Figueroa, Mintes, rebound is Medina. Tumatakbo ang ADAMSON. They have the possession. Competente, 3:04 remaining. Medina, no! Ball will stay ADAMSON.
Ganda nung every time there's Cedric Manzano, if you go long ball, you kinda always have a chance na meron kang offensive rebound if you have said Manzano, because ang haba ng kamay niya, you know that he has a knack for the ball pagdating sa rebound. So napaka swerte nitong ADAMSON Falcons dito sa big man nilang ito.
Yes, they have an inside presence, sabi nga. Competente, 6 seconds. He drives. Oh, layup is good. And more importantly, balik ang kalamangan sa ADAMSON.
Hence, Competente showing us that, yung kanyang physical gifts talagang ginagamit niya into full effect. Yung kanyang footwork, ang haba ng kamay.
Yes, oo. And of course, liga to pang heartthrob.
Oo, pang heartthrob pa siya.
Oh, Manansala for the 3. Mintes. Rebound ni Medina. Back-to-back possessions na si Medina naka-rebound on the defensive board.
We're witnessing a very, very quality game here, Kiko.
And ladies and gentlemen, last 2 minutes. We are in the twilight zone. Oh, what a steal by Figueroa!
Oh, he was gonna do it.
Kala ko idadunk sinubo na lang eh. 1:45 remaining substitution. And Solomon will go back to the bench, replaced by Padrones.
Padrones will be matching up against Cedric Manzano.
Tignan natin. 1:45 remaining. 53-52. Ronzone with the basketball. Inside. Manzano scores!
Oh, wow! Cedric Manzano showing us everything.
Yes, sir. It's 54-53. Adamson with the lead. Manansala, may hawak ng bola, binigay kay Figueroa. The usual suspects has the ball. Bantay ni Manzano si Figueroa. 6 seconds. Manzano or Figueroa drives. Mintes. Rebound by Manzano. And what a tap by Medina to Manzano.
Ito talaga, but that was a good incursion by Jake Figueroa. Hindi lang pumasok kasi medyo madami-dami rin yung nasa loob na talaga magkocontest sa kanya.
Manzano, 1 minute remaining. He drives. Manzano drives. Mintes. Rebound ni Competente. Mintes pa rin. And there is a foul.
You have to be happy if you're the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons kasi yung secondary rebound na yun, yung second chance points na yun was possible because pumunta talaga yung kahit yung mga smalls nila para kumuha ng rebound na yun.
And of course, malaking bagay yung kay Cedric Manzano. He attracted the defense, 2 players sumabay sa kanya.
Let's see how Ronzone will deliver here.
As Ronzone scores on his first free throw, 55-53, 2-point lead for Adamson with 52.30 seconds remaining. Let's see. Jersey number 30, that is Cade Ronzone. 2 for 2 for Cade. It's now 56-53.
We got Humamoy, Enriquez, Manansala, Figueroa, Solomon as the 5 for Coach Jeff Napa.
And 4 out of those 5 players can hit the 3. And here we go, Enriquez, Mintes, rebound is Cedric Manzano.
But that was a good look. That was a good look by Steve Nash Enriquez and a good setup by Reynardo Mamoy.
Manzano may hawak ng bola. Of course, you want the ball at the hands of your key player. Here comes Medina. Balik kay Manzano, inside, Manzano, oh! Mintes! 12 seconds remaining, Humamoy, tumatakbo, binigay kay Figueroa, too crowded there. Oh, what a pass to Solomon!
3 seconds.
3 seconds remaining, you have to foul. Oh! What a play by Adamson. Wow. As in talagang naiwasan nila yung pag-foul ng NU on that one.
I think si Jake Figueroa wasn't aware that they had the 3-point disadvantage. I guess it's either that or yung clock.
Yes.
So, wow, this is gonna be an epic win by the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons. It's just really a very epic game that they played here.
Of course, the officials are now checking on the replay. They're checking right now if the time is correct. 56-55. So let's see. Because after the basket by Solomon, Coach Jeff was asking his players to foul. And then Adamson wasted some seconds off the clock before NU was able to foul. So tingnan natin kung may natitira pa. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen. That was
sobrang massive ni Cedric Manzano.
Yes. As we take a look at that one. And look at that. A great play ng Adamson. Iniwasan talaga nila yung pag-foul ng NU. Because there was 3.9 seconds remaining sa play na yon. As Humamoy was asking for that, was expecting that pass. 3.9 seconds. Tingnan natin. Of course, what a great pass there.
I think they're trying to confirm kung ilan pa yung meron sa clock.
Yes. So let's see. Still 1 second remaining. One second remaining, ladies and gentlemen.
Sabi ni Coach Vicky sa assistant coach, hingi daw sila ng 2 seconds kay Coach Nash.
Tumatawa na rin din si Coach Nash. So let's see. As Competente makes that first free throw.
This is a strategy now on the part of the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons if they're gonna miss it or not. Because if they will,
great play. Kasi talagang kasi may timeout pa yata ang NU, so just miss it. So after, ladies and gentlemen, what a game that we have. 1 out of 2, so the ADAMSON Falcons winning 57-55 after Competente split his free throws. So the final score was 57-55. And of course, the ADAMSON Falcons winning this matchup, bouncing back from the loss yesterday against Mapua. So what a great win by ADAMSON. And right now, we will listen to the school hymn of the victorious ADAMSON Falcons.
And now for your NU Bulldogs. now for the best player of the game. With 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Number 10 from ADAMSON Soaring Falcons, Cedric Manzano! And that's it for the first game of our doubleheader Sunday, mga kaliga. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsama sa amin. Muli, ito po ang inyong Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup #1.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. After 40 minutes of basketball action, the final score 57-55. ADAMSON Falcons winning the game. At mga kasama po natin ngayon, si Coach Will Magbuhos ng ADAMSON. Coach Will, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, your team is coming off a loss yesterday.
Yes.
Ano yung ginawa niyong preparation, yung mindset sa team ngayon? Dahil kalaban nila, NU din eh.
Yes, actually nag-focus kami sa defense. Kasi yun talaga yung ina-emphasize ng mga coaches eh. Kailangan namin to play hard on defense. Kasi dun kailangan namin mag-excel. Yes.
Coach, question, we're seeing you sa different mga preseason tournaments. Where are you in terms of yung peak performance nyo? Pwede mo ba masabi na you're 70-80% into it, 4 months leading into the UAP?
Actually, di pa natin pwedeng masabi yan eh. Hindi natin alam eh. So, as of now, we're trying to iangat yung preparation para dun sa UAAP.
Okay, and last question, Coach, ramdam mo ba na si Cedric Manzano ang Romel Aducol 2.0?
Yun, tatanungin natin yung kay Coach Romel kasi
Diba?
we will ask Coach Romel. Pero I think proud naman si Coach Romel kung ano yung nakukuha ni Sen ngayon. So, hopefully.
Kasi hindi lang itsura, pati yung galaw eh, no?
Galaw
talaga. Romel Aducol. Maraming salamat ulit, Coach Will.
Thank
Meron
you.
kang gustong batiin.
Binabati ko pala si Lola Rose. Hi, Lola Rose. Mami po siya ni Coach Nash. And pagaling po kayo, Lola Rose. And
Lola Rose.
we want to say hi to our sponsor, one of our sponsor, yung Mabuhay Padala Center, kay Boss Ervin Manzano and Carl Manzano.
Alright, maraming salamat, Coach Will Magbuhos of the ADAMSON Falcons. Now, let's turn it over to Bianca Tagarda with the best player of the game.
Mga kaliga, I'm here with our best player of the game from the ADAMSON Soaring Falcons. That is Cedric Manzano. Now, Cedric, congratulations for this win and also for being the player of the game. And you're one of the veterans of the team. And in this very close game against NU, ikaw ang nag-step up. So, how do you feel?
Siguro as a kuya nila, ginaguide ko lang yung mga bago. Kung ano yung mga dapat gawin, kung ano yung mga gagawin nila sa court at then sa court. Yan lang.
At nabanggit ko nga kanina, very close game ito, nag-OT pa. So ano bang nararamdaman mo, especially in the last minutes of the fourth quarter, going to overtime?
Nararamdaman ko kasi pagod na ako. Naghabol na ako ng ina so kailangan pa rin i-push yung sarili. Ayun nga, nanalo naman kami.
And truly, nag-pay off naman yung pagod mo. But lastly, may gusto ka bang batiin or i-shoutout?
Binabati nga pala yung mother ko, si Lisa Manzano, yung mga kuya ko dyan, sila Kuya Ken, Kuya Carl, Kuya Ak, si Ate Gladys, yung girlfriend ko na si Jezabel, sa family niya, kay Michael, sa kambal niya, sa ate niya, kay Boss Ervin, sa Mabuhay Padala, sa mga, sa Kabugaw Boys, sa amin, sa Taga-Rublo, sa Taga-Danau, ito sa mga teammate ko, sa mga nagsusugal dyan, itigil nyo na yan. Ayan lang.
Thank you so much, Cedric Manzano. Itigil nyo na raw kung nagsusugal pa kayo. Now, that would be all for now. Now, let's go back to the panel.
Maraming salamat, Bianca, and congratulations to Cedric Manzano. A near double-double performance, 70.7 rebounds. Final words of the game, Coach tuloy, Boss Benny.
It's what we expect from a UAAP derby. Prominent ang magiging participation nitong ADAMSON Soaring Falcons na ito at saka ng NU Bulldogs na ito in the Final Four mix. Pinakita natin dito ngayon kung gaano ka-competitive itong dalawang ito. So, I expect nothing less from both of them. Cedric Manzano is fast becoming MVP contender, but don't sleep on si Jake Figueroa, sila Steve Nash Enriquez, and Reynaldo Mamoy, and the rest of the NU Bulldogs.
So first game is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. May aabangan pa tayo. Second game, it's Diliman College Blue Dragons going up against the LPU Pirates dito sa Pinoyliga Collegiate Cup.